Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bearcats will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will have the football first. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
Back to throw, it's Pine. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Cincinnati's offense has the ball for the first time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take...
Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Slithers into space. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Finds his man. It's Hogan.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Pine. Unleashes one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. The official says no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And man, this one getting off to a slow start, trying to get some points on the board, and the dreaded doink. And listen, points at a premium right now because nobody scored, but man, that was inches away from being really good. We're still tied 0-0.
That's reeled in. It's Caldwell. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They're testing the right side here. This time, they get him in the backfield, and they take back what he got on the previous play. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of the first down. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Using his legs, it's McMillan. Breaks into the open. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Back to throw, it's Pine. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, the running back has it. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Bearcats can really attack on this second and short. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He rifles one deep down the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And that's another play for this offense that you're just left wanting more. Both these offenses, man, nobody's scoring any points. Palmer trying to execute a 2-minute drill, throwing the ball to the other team. That's not part of the 2-minute drill.
And I think we got to give the defenses credit because they have been dominant and physical, and they're creating takeaways. I know the offense has been sloppy, but on the other side of the ball, man, we are seeing two really good defenses go at it today.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll try it again on second and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
And the Falcons will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The give to the lone running back. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. He lobs one high down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Makes the grab, it's Caldwell. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Bearcats are on the move. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's got him. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. Under fire. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Pressure coming. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. 3 periods in the books, and it would be an understatement to say defense has carried the day. 0-0 as we take a look at the stats. And this is just the way you want it. The game will be won or lost in the 4th quarter as we take a look at the stats through 3. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Now, you guys know I'm not a huge fan of kickers, and I'm a go-for-it guy. But at this point, late in the game, and we've got no points, you take the points, 3-0, that might be enough to win this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garcia. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll pull it down and run. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Falcons decide to punt it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. The play action fake. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Dropping back, it's Pine. Working the middle, it's complete. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Hogan. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back open in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Hogan. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And with that touchdown, they've tied the game. All you got to do now is kick the extra point. You need to do a great job on special teams covering, and your defense just has to hold on because there are only a few ticks left on the game clock.
A huge point after this for the lead. And they take the lead, and now in the waning moments, they're so close to a win. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Pryor. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. It's complete to the right. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Got him downfield. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. Give to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. With the line of scrimmage at the 32, they'll line up for a 49-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through. And Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And, David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going